Okay, we're going to do a 5-minute game. This is Elucidation Live, Episode 1. Looking for an interesting move that the game hinges on. You're going for a modern setup. We can exert control over the center and take up space. And we're going to do that. Take up space as much as they'll give us. That's a question to go en passant, and we say no. I think we have a good light square bishop, they have a bad light square bishop. Okay, continue to develop. I think I connect for, well, let's just do the knight first. Let's play quickly to stay ahead on the clock. All we have is a space advantage right now, and here's an opportunity to make the pawn structure strange. And we're going to take it in a closed position like this. Knights tend to favor bishops. So we're just going to castle. Okay, now this knight can jump in, exert pressure on this light square bishop. This would actually correct black's pawn structure. So I don't want to do that. I don't know why I jumped in there. So I don't need to be there. So now how about this outpost they just gave up on c5. Thank you for the outpost. And we're going to fix these windows real quick. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Now video. Okay. Bear with me. This is my first stream ever. Okay. I guess. Okay. Back to the game. Threatening to block my progress there. Let's start a little flank attack. That looks like a good time to retreat. Their light square bishop is terrible. Mine is not terrible. Okay, we'll trade off. And I don't even know where to begin making progress, honestly. Okay, sometimes when in doubt, activate your worst piece. So this dark square bishop can get to b4 and start to exert pressure down this diagonal. The other dark square bishop is blocked, so we can really kind of get somewhere. And now we're in or nearly in. Let's start with the knight, improving our worst piece again. And now the bishop can really get this square, which is a dream square for this dark square bishop. They want to trade. I think in the spirit of trading, can we trade on our own terms in some other way? We could support and then take back in the middle. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like this pawn here, and then the knight gets to jump into a square on d4 and become an asset instead of a liability. So we'll see if they take that bait. It's kind of bait. We can reroute the knight to b3, and that will support this bishop. We'll still take, now we can put the knight back to go where we really want to go. I don't think that contains anything resembling a threat. Especially with the knight getting here. Now, that move gives me a little pause, but I really think I should just protect here with the pawn. And now next, the knight's getting into a nice square. Maybe we can start to open up and march through. We're behind the clock by a minute. This is Elucidation Live. I'm going to speak out loud and say the best approximation of what's going on and what I should do as possible. And that includes time struggle. I mean, this is just a live game. I'm really trying to climb the rating ladder, but we will peel an instructive moment out of these games, and then we will use that to inform the Elucidate Chess engine what progress looks like. Okay, I could sack 2 pawns for a knight. Where's he going to go? There. 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 Okay, king's running a little bit. I think we can find a safe place here. There's no more checks like this. I think it's going to be a time struggle. They did just open up a space. I can get my knight here, which is an improvement. I'm down a minute, so this is where playing quickly works to advantage. And I'm going to offer a queen trade. And play faster. Now the knight can jump in, and the queen's protecting this base pawn. Don't know what it really changes. Maybe nothing. I'm playing faster, which is helping. Okay, don't have much to say. I forgot to speak out loud. See, all these thoughts just start to happen in your head, and they just don't mean as much when they're just purely in your head. So I'm playing faster. We're even on time. I know where the knight's going. Their king's checked. And I have to protect this base pawn on c3. That's the linchpin of the whole position. The queen is... What happened? How did I lose? I don't know what just happened. Okay, let's review, because that's the point of this, to find an instructive moment. I didn't even see what I did. And the evaluation shows, yep, something I did just sunk me. So right here, I clicked there instead of here. How strange. I was so laser focused on this d6 square and what that might bring, which is nothing in particular, but I lost my knight, and that was a decisive part of the game. So let's look through the game again and see if there's anything we can use to input into Elucidate chess. Okay, so I formed the big center. Now that could be an instructive move. Why not trade this bishop for this knight? I did, and it was a mistake. Should have gotten the queen involved. Okay, well, what does that mean? I mean, they do get the ultimate clamp down on this e4 square with 2 pawns wedged in there. So it does create the closest of positions, and it doesn't give me an advantage. Okay, good moves, good moves, good moves. I guess the decision to trade here is just an inaccuracy. But you know, this is something beginners just have this I'm going to take. And this could be a good time to say, don't take if it clearly improves your opponent's structure. In this case, this would correct their structure, even though the bishop is as cramped as the bishop can be. So we're going to use this one. So here's how this works. Analysis. Share game. Copy the FEN. Take it into Elucidate Chess. Puzzle name. Don't help opponent. Current FEN. And now, we'll move back. The previous FEN. Best move in script form would have really been so taking the bishop is the best. Damn it. Okay. Well, this is why episode 1 is always so rough. This is the first time trying this. It's not what I picture it to be, but it will become that. So, just like the first pancake, throw it out. We're going to start fresh.